Hi there. I'm Amanda, creator of Soul Holistic, and I'm super excited today to talk about a topic that I've seen a lot of back and forth about online recently. Resolutions or rest. What is the winter season for? How do we best align with nature, our own natural rhythms? What's going to be the most fulfilling and the most restorative for us right now? And I'm looking at this through an astrological lens for the most part, also just observing nature, and part of that is astrology because right now we're in Capricorn season, actually the Capricorn new moon. And by observing people in nature, by observing Capricorns and their behavior, people born at this time of year, they have a level of ambition, a level of hard work, tenacity, goal orientation, and that's not by accident. So the energy at this time of year is a winter phase, it is a death phase, it is the part of the cycle where our energy is being pulled in, where the energy of plants goes to the roots. We're not as outwardly expressive, we may not be as energized and excited about life, but we are in a really, really important phase of the cycle, and Capricorn people live this every day. And this just isn't just Capricorn. The winter phase is Capricorn. That's the most wintry of the winter. But we also have Aquarius and Pisces before we get into spring, really spring in. So we're in this death phase. We're in this slow down. It's also the new moon tomorrow, which is the same thing in the cycle. So the moon transits in a 28-day cycle. Our year is more like close to 365. That's up for debate. But divided into 12 signs astrologically, it works out to have 12 months. So we're in that new moon phase, that death phase of the cycle, but that doesn't mean that we're not doing anything. This is actually the time to get really clear on your goals, to crystallize them into something material, something solid. I like to think of this time, if spring is the true new year, that's what a lot of people are claiming online. If spring is when we birth things into creation, we start new, we start fresh, then right now we're kind of in the womb phase. We're in like a cold, dark place for things to come into existence. And in the case of having a baby, your baby may come into the world full of energy, full of life in the spring, for example. Before that baby comes, though, most pregnant women are not going to do absolutely nothing to prepare for that baby. There's going to be a lot of prep work. There's going to be a lot of laying foundations, setting up the nursery, making sure all of the resources the mom needs are met. There's a lot of preparation when it comes to birthing something into reality. And to say that this phase is just for resting, there's truth in that because it is the lowest energy, it is the death phase, but it's also preparation time. And in the natural cycle, and how we work and flow with the seasons, winter is a time to bring all that energy inward, to get clear, to crystallize, to strengthen ourselves. And this time of year being ruled by the planet Saturn, Saturn is about structure, discipline, hard work. And the elements outside, if you're in a colder climate, are more severe. They're harder to live in. Like, you have to be stronger and more cut out for a cold environment. So, it's the new moon. It is Capricorn season. And if you've been in the mode of, oh, it's winter time, it's hibernation time, that's great. A lot of people need that. A lot of people are going, burnt out. And if you skip this phase altogether and, you're just in vacation mode, you're just resting, you're missing out on the prep phase. You're missing out on the foundation laying. And so when spring comes, when you're all excited for your new year, you may not have the foundation in place in order to really have that solidly take off. If you're birthing something into existence, you may not have the nursery ready. You may not have things in order. So then when the time comes, it's a lot more stressful. It's a lot more chaotic. So this is a really valuable time. And the new moon is a time of new beginnings. The winter solstice, which is the first day of Capricorn, that's a time to set intentions. They're both times to set intentions, to vision, to talk about your goals and ambitions and what you want for this next cycle, for this next year, for this next 28 days of the moon. Yeah. Even if you don't take action right now, even if you are in a rest phase, it's still valuable to start laying foundations however you can, whether that's your mindset, whether that's taking care of your body so that it's ready for spring, whether that's setting up structures for your business to flow more effortlessly and to help you in the spring and throughout the whole year. Whatever you can do right now to crystallize your vision, to start laying those foundations, living the embodiment of what you want, the more you're set up for the spring and for the new beginnings that will come. And, it's a little heavy, it's a little dark right now in the phase we're in. And that's okay, because it's part of the process. We're in that womb of creation. And without that part of the cycle, we wouldn't have anything new. We wouldn't continue on. So keep that in mind this winter. Take good care of yourself. And right now is the time to tap into whatever you're dreaming about, whatever you want for your life, and make it real. Like, this is the time to have it become solid and real. It's reality check season. So do your thing, work, honey, and enjoy the rest of this Capricorn season into Aquarius coming up soon.